Hello, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Welcome to the Inspiring Inking Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Amanda Fowler, and it is 2 o'clock here in the UK, which means it's time for Craft and Chat. We're going to have a little bit of chatting and then some crafting, along with some updates. So if you're watching live, can you let me know if you can see and hear me clearly? And if you're watching the replay and you want to skip forward directly to the crafting, then just hit that fast forward button. Do leave me comments. I respond to all of them. And let's see who is here. Hazel has arrived. Hello, Hazel. Thank you for joining us today. How are we all today? Let's talk about the weather, shall we? We finally had some rain. Thank goodness. The garden, we were weeding at the weekend and it was like dust. Yeah, so we really needed the rain, but we've had rain for about half an hour and it stopped again. So not enough, I don't think. Hi, Karen. Hello, Jen. Hello, Marion. It's sunny and cool in Perth in Western Australia. Yeah, sunny and cool here. Actually, that's probably a good description of how it is, actually. I had to put my jacket on earlier. It was a bit chilly. But I've got some tea, so I'm all good. I've got hiccups, which isn't that unusual for me. And yeah, I've got stuff everywhere, lots of things to talk to you about. I've been emailing. I don't know, have you had 3 emails from me today? Maybe 4, depending on whether you're on my customer list or my team list and my customer list. You might have had even more than that. So let's see who else is here, and then I will get you all caught up. Hello, Scylla. I've just got your email, Scylla. I'm pleased we're all sorted. That's good. I will see you tonight. Chris and Angela are in Newbury. They've had lots of rain in the last 2 days. Oh, she's got a helper in the garden, so she might have to pop out. Margaret, hello, Michelle, hello, Lorraine. She's saying hello to all the crafters. Donna's here. It's cold where she is in Australia. And good morning, Tina. Lovely to see you and hear you. So, how are we doing? I'm going to give you a quick catch up on what happened in my world last week. It was my birthday, so I'll give you a quick catch up on that. And what I would like to know in the comments. So for the people in the UK, we've got an extra big bank holiday weekend. So Thursday, Friday are bank holidays here in the UK. So we've actually got a 4-day weekend. So that actually means I'm not working from tomorrow afternoon till Monday. Don't let that fool you. I will be working in the downstairs shower room and in the garden. I just won't be working, stamping up working. Anyway, let me know in the comments or what you're doing for the Jubilee bank holiday. And if you don't know, for my international friends, it is our Queen's Platinum Jubilee. She's the longest reigning monarch ever. And yeah, and we're all kind of having a party. So let me know what you will be doing this weekend. Updates in our world. The water pipe was replaced, as you know. We then had 2 leaks, as you know. Since then, we've had more pipes replaced and another 2 leaks, but all the leaks are finished. Hooray! So yeah, so the cupboard is all back together again. The water meter is doing what it should do, which is not go round. So yeah, so it's all good. Bill's been paid, so all sorted out, which is really cool. Meantime, it was my birthday on Friday. I did something I've been wanting to do for ages, which is clear out my wardrobe. And now some of you may have been around a few years ago when Marie Kondo was sort of very new, and the art of tidying up. If you actually go onto my blog and type in the art of tidying or Marie Kondo, you will see I actually shared the pictures of my before wardrobe and, you know, all of the bags and everything that went to the charity shop and so on. So I haven't cleared out my wardrobe since then. And, you know, as weight fluctuates up and down, there's, you know, there was all sorts of stuff in there that I haven't worn and wouldn't wear. And it's better that somebody else gets the use out of it. So I did that on Saturday, on Friday, on my birthday. And then we had a lovely lunch, and then we went out to the cinema. We had a lovely dinner out. If you've not been to see Top Gun Maverick yet, go and see it. It was worth waiting more than 30 years for the sequel. Yeah, and the thing for me is so much of the plane sequences were actually in true flight. They weren't CGI'd. You know, and the soundtrack's amazing. It was a good storyline. It's well worth seeing. And yeah, and then we did garden and shower room and stuff working at the weekend. So there we go. Let's have a look. Who else is here? Mum and Dad are here. Hello, hello. They've got lots of rain in Lincolnshire. Well, that'll be good for the plants. Mum did a lot of gardening over the weekend, so that'll be good for the plants they've just planted. Hello, Jan and Julie. Oh, brilliant. Donna's able to drive again, so she's getting a lot better, which is really good. Oh, Hazel is working for the best part of the bank holiday. Well, I hope you get some time off after then, Hazel. Good afternoon, Sue and Stella. Texas is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Donna, well done. Congratulations. Donna has joined Stampin' Up. Now, I know, Donna, you would have picked me if you could have picked me. Bless you. But she's in Australia and she can't join my team, which is kind of really sad. But, you know, it makes sense, really. You need local support. Yeah, well, congratulations. Welcome to the world of Stampin' Up, Donna. Oh, Sue's going to go and see Top Gun tomorrow. That's good. Laura can join us for the whole of today. Hooray, hooray. And Heather's here as well. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So come on, I want to know more about what you're doing. What are you doing at the bank holiday weekend? Is anyone having a party or cake or seeing family? Like I said, excuse me, I'm just fishing my tea bag out my tea. Yeah, we're going to be in the garden. Thanks, Marion. Michelle's going to her cousin's wedding. Lovely. Chris is going to try and push the rain in my direction. Thank you. That'd be good. Okay, so I have like a million. Not really. I have a lot of things to talk to you about today. So I'm going to get on with the talking bit, because as otherwise I won't get to do the crafting bit, and I've got a few things I want to show you today. So let's have a look. So the first thing to say is this catalogue finishes at the end of June. So tomorrow, the retiring list goes live for this catalogue. So basically, anything in here that hasn't made it into here is on the retiring list. Now, I have already emailed out a PDF with all of the page numbers, the item codes, and the discounts. There's not discounts on everything, but there are quite a few discounts. And things like the paper that we all loved. Let me just see. The On the Horizon paper. That's discounted, but not until tomorrow. Okay, so that is happening tomorrow. I've already emailed out the new host code for June as well. So if you happen to be ordering today, use May's host code. If you're ordering tomorrow, use June's host code. So that's the retiring list. There is a promotion starting tomorrow, which is on kits. Now, we've talked about kits, and actually, up here on my shelf are lots of kits. The kits usually come in these amazing boxes. Some of them come in patterned boxes. They normally come in these boxes. I'm just going to see if I've got one with components in, with enough components in to actually show you. Okay, so there are different types of kits. So there are kits like this one. This is called the Notes of Cheer. And it has envelopes. It has sentiments in 4 languages. So English, French, Dutch, and German. And then it has card blanks and layers and sticky dots and embellishments and all sorts of things to make the cards. Ooh, I dropped it on the floor. Yeah, so sort of sticky gems, all sorts of things. We also have kits like the magnet notice board kit, which basically is a piece of home decor. And then we also have kits like this one. Ooh, peel that off. So this is Christmas tags. We have Christmas kits, all sorts of things. And some of the stamp sets, some of the kits have stamp sets, an acrylic block, and an ink pad. And they're kind of complete kits. Okay, so both of them actually, are basically gifts in a box. Now, kits are awesome. I love kits. Lots of my customers love kits. And there's lots of reasons why I love them. One of them is this doesn't take up very much space on the shelf. In the craft room, that can be important. But also for things, for people like my daughter, who's in their 20s, they don't have much space. They don't want, a huge craft room at that stage in their lives, but they want to be creative, and everything that they need is in this box. So they are awesome as well because they're so compact. They're awesome if you're going away. you know, you're going away in your caravan, or you can sneak one of those in your suitcase, to be honest, if you're going abroad. And it just gives you the opportunity of a little bit of creative escape. And for me personally, it's a little bit of crafting that is really, really relaxing for me, because most of the crafting I do, I'm designing, or, you know, things are for classes and so on. And it's actually really nice for me to do something that somebody else has designed. So so I'm really excited about this new promotion. And basically what it is if you buy a kit, you get a second kit for half price. Now, Stampin' Up have set up the special offer on the website so that you can buy a kit like the butterfly kit that I showed you, which I think is £11 something, maybe £12. So you can buy that and add in a notice board kit, the 12 by 12 magnet board, which is £24, and it discounts the most expensive kit, which is like, when does that ever happen? Whenever you get something at half price, it always half price is the cheapest one, doesn't it? Always. Obviously, nobody told Stampin' Up that. So whilst they don't know, I'm very pleased. That's awesome. So that is what's going to be happening tomorrow. So you've got the retired list going on, and you've got this kit promotion, and we've got 2 new kits coming. So I am now going to use my technology and do something really cool. You ready for this? I'm so excited. I can now put slides up on my screen. I'm hoping that you still can see me and see my screen. So there are 2 new kits starting tomorrow. The first is this one. I am so excited about this kit. Robots. I've been waiting for it for ages. And many of you will remember, where is nuts and bolts, because it's in here. Da-da-da. So do you remember this? Oh, you might not be able to see it, but it's nuts and bolts. This is a great partner for this kit. Just saying. So it's three different styles of cards. So you make 9 cards, and they've got those stripy envelopes with spotty insides. That's everything that's included. It's actually got 2 ink pads, a stamp set, an acrylic block, and then all of the elements. And those are the stamps. And you guys know me. I love a good happy birthday stamp. So, you know, even if it didn't have very cool robots on it, then I would love that anyway. And then the second kit is called Thanks, A Million Thanks, I think. And it's got this cool tin and these kind of coaster looking cards. They're in square envelopes. Just 1 ink pad with this one, your acrylic block and your stamps. And then some really lovely thanks cards, particularly if you've got lots of thank yous to do. So some really interesting sentiments and really lovely kits. So you can check out the kits right now. In the email I sent out earlier, there was a link direct to my online store. So you can go and check out the kits. Be aware, though, that there are different languages for some of the kits. So unless you purposely want a German kit, try and make sure you order the English kit. So yeah, so that is truly exciting. So it's a buy one, get one half price. So long as you put in multiples of 2 kits into your basket, it will work. And I know it's a bit early. I know it's May, but I'm going to say the Christmas word. So if you're not ready to hear the Christmas thing, then put your fingers in your ears and just for a second. But it'd be a great idea to get stocked up for Christmas. Whilst they are a great price, obviously. So, and as I said, I love them personally, but then my daughter uses them, loves them. Teens would love them. Creative preteens, I would say, would love them too. Or even, the friend that you have that is not creative and can't get their head around the fact that you craft and you make things, but actually they could probably do with a bit of downtime. How about getting a kit and getting them over, and so you can hang out together and do a bit of gentle crafting, because that's what it is. It's gentle crafting. So let's have a quick read, see if you've got any questions. So let me know if you've got any questions, either about the retiring list or the kits. Heather's hoping to do some gardening. Margaret Singer, family on Thursday. Chris is saying normal weekend of being sociable. Janet's saying a brief visit, a house full of 3 grandchildren. Enough said. Oh, you're going to have your hands full. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. Diane, hello. Joanne's here. Laura, love nuts and bolts. Yeah, exactly. It's such a cool set. And Pat's asking about the new kits. Yes. So the buy one, get one half prices for the new kits as well. I don't know how much the new kits are, because I haven't seen any more than the information that they are coming. So be aware as well, with the retiring lists coming out and the promotion and everything else, be patient with your deliveries, because things tend to snarl up a bit with the warehouse and so on. But obviously, as always, get your order in early. The earlier you get your order in, the more likely you are to get what you would like. Yeah. So that's 2 things. The third thing, see, I've told you I've got lots to tell you. You haven't had an email about this yet. I might send it out tonight. I'd probably send it out tomorrow, actually, because you've probably had enough emails from me today. I am moving all of the booking for all of my events from Bookwhen, which is a website that you've been going to, onto my Inspiring Inking blog. So let me just put the website up. You know this website. You do. But there's going to be a classes and events tab. It's a store within my website. Been busily working on it for what feels like forever, getting it right. And from tomorrow, that is where you're going to be booking. Now, I will need a little bit of help from some of you who have let me get my words out, who have booked in advance for classes and events. So because everything is going to be done on the new website, I'm going to transfer over your payment from one system to the other. But I will need you to go into the website, make an account, and register for those classes. So it will all be very clear in the email. And if I need you to do something, I will send you a personal email with a personal sort of detail of what I need you to do. It will only be this once that I need you just to move things over. But there was always going to be a point where I had to stop one and start the other, but there might be crossover bookings. So yeah, I hope that's going to be okay. I am hoping that it's going to make your life easier and my life easier. I'm on a mission at the moment to simplify what is going on in my world, and having everything in one place will really make a difference to that. So yeah, so that's really good. There will be a slight change for those of you who get your craft along for free. So at the moment, if you get your craft along for free, when I email you to say thank you for your order, I ask you, would you like a card and a gift, or would you like craft along? What happens at the moment is you email me back, you say craft along, I then put you into a different system, and then I take all the people on that system, and I take all the people on the Bookwen system, and then I have to put them together, and so it goes on. What will happen is you will get a coupon code for the free craft along. And then what will happen is you will go to my website and register. And once you've registered, that's it. You don't need to register again. You'll only have to register once. And you will put that coupon code in, and it will give you your free craft along. It means then that everybody, people who've got the class for free and people who've paid for it, are all in the same place. So I'm just a little bit excited. And I appreciate that, you know, websites and technology are not generally that exciting. But it is going to save me a lot of time and worry of kind of combining lists, because sometimes people get missed off or things don't quite go as well as they should. So by having everything together in one place that I'm in charge of makes my soul happy. Oh, Pat's really pleased about the new kits. She says it's a bargain. It is a bargain. Absolutely. And speaking of bargains, my last thing to talk to you about today is today, 31st of May 2022, is the last day for the joining offer, which gives you 5 in colour ink pads, a pack of mixed cardstock in colours, a pack of patterned paper in colours, and the grid paper. I have had lots of people join my team for all sorts of different reasons. Some people want to build a business. Some people are wanting to get a discount on their products. Some people are just saying it's too good a deal to not join. And I agree. It's £193 worth of products for £99. It's crackers. It's absolutely crackers. Don't know why I've got any customers. Don't know why you all haven't joined. But you've got a few hours left, not many. So if you think, you know, you want to squeeze it under the wire, send me an email and I will get back to you this afternoon. Okay, so I would just like to say thank you so much for all the birthday cards. They are all downstairs on my lovely window ledge, and I will share them with you next week, because I have a few things to show you. So let me just so I've got a few other things to show you first. So these cards have all come recently, and what I tend to do is I tend to save them up and then I can show you lots together. So this one is from the lovely Liz. I think this is the Wisteria bundle. Michelle, this one was one of yours. This one's from Karen. This one is from Sarah and Shelley Gardner. This was a card that came with the incentive trip goodies that we received. This one is from Sally. And then I have a few to show you on my iPad. So if ever, I mean, I know, obviously I love getting cards in the post. If you want to send me cards, that makes me very happy. But people do send me pictures. So I've got some bags to show you. Oh, there's quite a lot of reflection. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So this is from Terry Ann. And she's been making lots and lots of bags in her classes. She also does quilling. Let me just show you this. She also does quilling as well. But she made lots and lots of bags. There we go. Let me just show you one more. There we go. How cool are they? So she's been really, really busy. And so she teaches in a lifelong learning center in the USA. So yeah, she sent me all these pictures, which is really cool. So keep those coming. I will get the cards from my window ledge next week so you can see them. Some beautiful cards. Well, they're all beautiful. And yeah, and there's a few dragonflies and quite a few of them are blue. I wonder why. Oh dear. Hi Jenny, lovely to see you. Happy 8th wedding anniversary. That's awesome. Right, so let's get this sorted out. I've got stuff everywhere. Okay, can you still hear me and see me? Can you? Oh, I didn't say it's craft along tonight. Don't forget, it's in the Inspiring Inking Crafting Corner on Facebook at 7 p.m, which is about 5 hours from now, 4.5 hours from now. If you want to join the group, make sure you do it in the next couple of hours, because that's otherwise, once I'm getting ready for going live, I don't see the requests. So yeah, good, awesome. All the sound is good. Okay, so I titled today updates and a few hidden gems, and there are a few things in the catalogue that you might not necessarily have seen, and I wanted to show them with you today. So the first couple are embellishments. Let me find the right page. Okay, so the first one are these. These are the Glossy Dots assortment. So they're on page 143. And if I show you, they're not faceted dots, they're smooth dots in 3 sizes. And the colours are Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, and Pool Party. But I would say that they are chameleon dots. And by that I mean, this is officially Pool Party, but it goes really well with Coastal Cabana. The daffodil will also go with the other orange shades. The Melon Mambo will go with all the pink shades, and the Gorgeous Grape will go with all the purpley shades. And they're just a great size and just smooth and shiny and lovely. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. The other thing is up here, top left, and they're called sprig trinkets. Now, if any of you make jewelry, how cool are these? So they are a really good size. They're a good inch, good 2.5 centimeters, easy. They're solid and they're fairly heavy, but not too heavy to put on a card. And they're obviously leaf sprigs, but I do think actually they would make awesome antlers as well. But it's the sort of thing that you might miss, but they are so cool. Really cool. Hello, Sally. She's in Florida, just joining us. And Kathy Jean's made it from Canada. Hello, hello. And Lorraine's got to run because the grandchildren have arrived. Hopefully you can catch us on the replay, Lorraine. Okay, and then the thing that I want to show you that I'm actually going to be crafting with today, if I can find it. I'm gonna have to go to the index. Well, I don't know where they are. Let's go to the colouring tools. Yes. Okay. It's like, where are they? So, page 128. These are called the Artistic Mix of Decorative Masks. And you can kind of see them here. But I'm going to show you them in real life, as it were. And I think you all need some of these because they are so cool. Okay, so in the kit or in the pack, you get multiple masks. So you get this lovely kind of tile design and this lovely flower design. But these are actually designed to interchange and go one on top of the other. And you'll be able to see in a minute when I actually do the use the blending brushes on it, how cool that looks. So they're designed to work independently, but also together. You then have this mask. So you have these two apertures and they're designed for you to colour inside and then stamp and cut out or emboss. But you also have the reverse pieces as well. So you can actually pin it down and go around the edge, or even use that as a mask. So you could do one colour here, stamp your sentiment, pop that down, take that off, and then go around. So that's very cool. And then you've got this one. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. Last week, Stampin' Up released for demonstrators the autumn winter catalogue. And I know a lot of you are lovers of furry creatures. Well, there is a Scotty dog stamp set coming with a matching punch. And this mask set to make a tartan is going to be perfect. So again, you've got a grid and another grid which will work as a tartan, but they will also work together like that, which is so cool. Just love it. So we've got 5 different masks, lots of possibilities. And what I thought I would do is just show you some of the different combinations. And I'm thinking that I'm going to probably run out of cards. So I might have to run downstairs and get some more in a minute. But we will start out with a few bits. So whilst I'm spilling secrets, because you know, I do keep secrets really, really well, but every now and again I feel the need to share. So we've as well as that amazing Scotty dog, there is the most incredible set of snowflake dies. You know, last week I showed you the dies with the dragonflies on and the butterflies. Well, this is very similar, but with snowflakes, and they kind of lift up. They're so cool. So let's have a play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with these ones actually. And I've just got colour on my blending brush. You can do this with a sponge dauber. You will get a better finish with a blending brush. So I'm just going to put these up here. And I'm going to pin it down. The important thing is to make sure that the cardstock doesn't move and the mask doesn't move. You can use washi tape or masking tape, that sort of thing, if you want to. So I'm just going to do both of these. And it's just the colour that's on the blending brush. I'm not adding any additional colour at the moment because I just want to show you the basic idea. So can you see? Now, obviously, if you want to add in additional colour, sort of at the edges, you can do that. So you've got like a tonal effect. You can see there. And then if I show you the reverse, let me just do a part one of that. So again, with the mask here. And all of these are so easy to clean. Just run them under the tap. There you go. So obviously you've got the negative there, which can be a really great thing just to lift up a sentiment. I think I'm just going to have to put a little bit more on this one. Ooh. Oh, there's a top tip from Chris. Let me just hold this down a second and I will share that, Chris, with everyone. So you can see that a lot better. So Chris says that she uses the Stamparatus and the magnets to hold down the mask and the paper. That is an awesome tip. Thank you, Chris, for sharing that. I love it. That is one of the reasons that after all this time, I am still doing my craft and chats and sharing with you all, because there is so many new things that we can learn in our crafting worlds. It's awesome. Okay, right. So that's one set of masks. The next one that I'm going to do is the tartan. Now, there are lots of different ways around you can do this. So what I'm going to do first is just a little bit of each one of the masks, because you'll be able to see then kind of how they work separately and together. So how cool is that? Get that daffodil. And then you've got a much bigger grid there. So you've got the smaller grid and the bigger grid. Now, what you can do is put this grid over the top. So you can either put it over the top so the square is over the full square. You can kind of offset it if you want to. There's just so many different things you can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset. I'm going to offset this a little bit. And I'm not going to do all of it. I'm just going to do part of it just to show you. So what it then does is it gives you your multiple tones like you would have in a tartan. So can you see the yellows coming through and the cream of the lower colour? And you can obviously do the reverse. So let's offset that one as well. It's always fun to play, and this is the best bit for me about things like masks, because we can just experiment and make all sorts of different colours and patterns. So you can see the same two colours, but putting them on in a different order gives you slightly different tones and shades. Now, in addition to that, obviously you could use a ruler and add in like an extra line or colour. That works really, really well as well. The masks are just so cool. So I'm going to get rid of my oranges because there will be no surprise here. But I'm going to bring out the blue. So let's bring this out. So I've got Coastal Cabana and the tile mask. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some colour diagonally across this piece of card. And this piece of card is actually too big for what I need it for. But I just want, I'll trim it down. So isn't that cool? It's such a brilliant effect. And it really does look like a tile. It really does look like that's grouting. But then the magic happens, or when you put this over the top. Now, I'm actually going to use Night of Navy, so I've got quite a lot of contrast going on here. But obviously, because I've got the Coastal Cabana, I could go over the top of the Coastal Cabana. But this time I'm going to go with quite a contrast. And I'm going to go over some of it, but not all of it. Let's just see how we like this. How cool is that? So I'm just going to go back over and just do a little bit more here. There we go. Such a fab technique. So I'm going to put that to one side. I've already got a card blank and a matte layer. What I'm going to do is use, what's this? This is a flower stamp from Happiness Abounds. And those of you who are joining me at Craft Along tonight, this is the stamp set that I'm using. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sort of reverse color this image. So I'm going to lay down some of the Coastal Cabana ink and a little bit of the Night of Navy ink. So I've got a bit of a tonal image going on, and then I'm going to ink it up with Night of Navy. So I've got kind of a tonal rose. I'm going to do another one as well because I might need to. You never know, or I might need elements of two. Whoa, that's a bit dark. So let's just ink that up over there. Yeah, good. Okay. So I think, let's have a look. Are we gonna, oh, the darker one or the lighter one? Oh, the darker one. I think I'm going to go with the darker one for now, but we'll see. It might just be too dark. I'm just going to trim it up. Fussy cut. Don't like fussy cutting. There are dies. What I will probably do actually is cut both of them, because you can never quite tell until you put it down. I really do want this to pop. Yeah, I want it to really pop. Now you might wonder why I did the colouring and then stamped, because normally we stamp and then we colour. But I knew that what would happen is the second I put the Night of Navy ink down, when I go over the top of it with the blending brush, the wet ink on the blending brush would reactivate the ink in the flower and it would smudge. So that's why you need to do it the other way around. And it's a great way, using your blending brushes like that is a great way of getting multiple shades and colours. And I think as well, you know, I've got plenty of ink colour on here now. I could do a few more backgrounds as well. We've all got a few votes for lighter. We will see. Now I have got some ribbon. I'm not sure that I'm going to use that. I might use one of my trinkets. We'll see. I've also got the happy birthday, which is also from that stamp set. So I'm just going to trim down these 2 layers, and I think I'll probably use those as well. So we'll just see how it goes. Oh, all the votes coming in are for lighter. Nobody think darker. Okay, I don't mind being outvoted. We are a democracy after all. Right. So let's trim a little bit of that off. Ta-da. Not a single vote for the darker one. That's sad. Can you hear the sadness? That's sad in my voice. Right. Ew. Where's my... Oh, there it is. I don't know where my stamping mat was. So... you might be right. You probably are. Right, so I'm just going to stamp my happy birthday. Now, let me just put this on the grid paper first. Now, I love this happy birthday. Let me bring it up because it's got these little flourishy bits at the end. And it just means that you can kind of line it up and contain it. Yeah, love it. So let me just put my happy birthday down. So there-ish. So I've stamped it in Night of Navy at the bottom, knowing I'm going to be putting the flower on. Now, Donna's saying dark for more impact. Everybody else is saying lighter. Interesting, isn't it? I love it when we make a card by committee. Okay. So we've got this one. Or this one. Really tricky. But I'm going to go with the lighter one. And I think I will make another one with more ink on the masked bit. Right, so let's see. Do we want... Ooh. Do we want a... What are we thinking? I'm not sure. I'm kind of liking it just as it is, actually. I think we'll just put some dots on and call it done. I love my elegant pieces. I love the ribbon, but I don't think it needs it. Look at the state of my desk. I'm going to have a real clean and tidy up before we do craft along. Oops, ink everywhere. What do you think? Oh, lots of elegant thoughts. Couple of questions about a dark center. So, where are the dots that I had? Because I've scooted everything now and it's all... Yeah. I was about to say that putting a purple dot would actually, it would flatten out, but it's too purple. It's too purple. Potentially. Yeah, you see, I think that just makes it too shiny. So, no. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to fiddle with it anymore. I'm just going to leave it as uber simple card. And so easy to replicate this. So whatever colours of inks you've got, you know, you just need the masks and a couple of blending brushes and you're good to go. And I often get asked about the blending brushes. They come in a pack of 3. I have like a blue-green one, a proper blue. I have yellow, orange, red, and a true green as well. And I just use them on different colours of ink, but within the same colour family. You can wash them if you just put them with a bit of fairy liquid or dish soap, depending on where you are in the world. And you can just rinse them off and just dry them. They're very cool. Okay, so there you go. So there's a few hidden gems for you in the catalogue. So that's masks and the awesome sprigs and the glossy dots and the blending brushes. And I am going to carry on doing this in future craft and chats as well. So if there is something that you've seen in the catalogue and gone, I wonder how you use that, send me a message or leave comments and let me know, and I'll see if I can get it and do a craft and chat for you like that. So I will be back on the Inspiring Inking Crafting Corner Facebook page at 7 o'clock tonight for Craft Along. Hopefully I will see lots of you there. If not, I will see you back here next Tuesday at 2 o'clock. As always, all of the products that you've seen today can be purchased in my online store. If you pop over to my blog, which is www.inspiringinking.com, let me just pop that there. There is a shop now button and you'll be able to go there and shop. So take care of yourselves and I will see you all again next week. Goodbye.